All praise to Yahweh Shem Al Shai by Shem Kakwadash Shalom to the 144,000 rest of your elect out there. Shalom to you all. I'm gonna make this super quick. Most High willing. Anyway, I was watching this video put up by GMS South Carolina 08, entitled "We Don't Have to Say Shit to These Wicked Spies and Agents." Brother Hassad, Deacon Destruction Mode. Anyway, in this video, as y'all should know, this past weekend, Hassad had paid a visit to the camp. This is what do you call it? A rally. I'm sorry, and pretty much asking them about the ask some questions, and pretty much it was based around the Gog and Magog doctrine that he has, which we attacked and said he's going off on. And had we never said that, when he did the whole thing about Gog and Magog is going to happen after the Babylon is destroyed and the whole nine, y'all watch the videos, you know what I'm talking about. So we attacked and said that's going off. If you know, or if you don't know, I'm telling you, bringing it up to you now. This was maybe 3 months ago. Bishop Nathaniel had did a video covering the same topic. That after he went to Revelation 20 verse 4, and it says we're going to reign for 1,000 years. And then Bishop Nathaniel says that after the 1,000 years, us being in the kingdom, that Satan is going to be loose in the form of Gog. And God is going to come against us, and the Most High is going to come down there and get us. So we're going to be in the kingdom for a whole 1,000 years with spiritual power and everything. And we have all the nations under subjection. But somehow we forgot about Gog, and Gog is going to come out of the Carpathian mountains and attack us. And the Most High got to come out of heaven with the angels and beat up on the people of Gog and Magog. Mind you, in the kingdom, Revelation 21, it says that the Lord's going to be among men, meaning the presence of the Lord is going to be among us. The great wall, great and high, is a spiritual wall, which means we're going to be protected. No enemy can come through. Plus, we're going to be extraterrestrial. Remember, we're going to be changed. When you read 1 Corinthians 15, around about the 50th verse on down, it said that we shall be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. And it says, flesh and blood, scriptures say flesh and blood shall not inherit the kingdom. So, when you have the spiritual kingdom, when you die, your spirit goes, there's a body up in the heavens, or in the heavens, in the fourth dimension. But then there's going to be a kingdom on earth, where you have gates. When you come among Israel, the other nations can't come beyond the court, the main court. Israelites can't, all Israelites. All right, I'm kind of going off a little bit, but I'm gonna come back. I'm going off course a little bit. But anyway, this is the main reason why he's making these counter videos, and we're making counters to his counter concerning Gog and Magog, because he's hurt, So instead of him saying, you know what, I went over that and I was wrong, GMS was right, there's Gog and Magog, which is from Gog, the land of Gog. When they attack Israel, it's talking about now, when America is destroyed and so forth. It's not talking about after we saved and delivered, then the Gog is going to come. They're going to sneak and hide. The scriptures speak about the eyes of the Most High, which are the angels. They see everything on the planet. They know what's going on. Esau knows what's going on around the fucking planet, but the Most High don't know? Are you fucking kidding me, man? Esau knows what everything that goes on around the planet. They know what the Chinese do. They know the small hats. They know everything, man. They know everything. But the Most High don't know everything. Most High don't realize that the Gog, and they hid. Certain of them hid into the lower regions of the earth. And they said, we're going to sit here for 1,000 years. See how stupid that is? This is why I believe Bishop Nathaniel never brought that thing back up. it sounded stupid, but his zombies, they eat it up like candy. They love Bishop Nate's candy. Anyway, if this guy Hassad is such a defender of the gospel, he's defender of his own false doctrines. If he's such a defender of the gospel, and there's IUIC all over the place. You know, you walk down the wrong street, you're going to see the IUIC's all over the place, marching somewhere, 3,000 of them marching, and then Geno Jennings church, they're not hard to find, in other words. So if you're a defender of the gospel, part of the gospel is the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast. Sakari, you're formerly a Sakari. Sakari, from what I know, they taught that, and they still teach that. Hakar still teaches that. All right. Al-Azhar, Chief Al-Azhar, he still teaches that. So the men that's a part of the Sakari, they still teach that. You were put out of Sakari for I don't know what reason, and I really don't care at this point. But now you're on your own. You work. Well, at the same time, Hakar had left, and some brother from Atlanta had left. I don't know the reason behind it. So, but your thing is you got with Hakar, and you're doing videos, and I believe that you still. Well, I'm gonna ask you. Like, I know you're watching a video. Do you still believe that the MOTB is a micro C hip? I'm asking you, Hassad. I know Hakar believes it. Hakar believes it. And I believe you still believe it, but I'm asking you a question so you can come and you can come and make a video saying, well, this goes out to Tahar. Yes, I still believe and teach that the MOTB is a micro C hip. But now I went to your newest page, and I checked your page, and there was nothing on the MOTB, that's the most important subject, even more important than Gog and Magog. The most important subject right now among subjects would be the subject of the MOTB, because that's the next big prophecy that's going to come to pass. Okay? That's the next big major prophecy that's going to come to pass, and when that happens, everything's going to move quick. My belief is that when they institute and make it mandatory that everybody, and you know me, I always go into the mark of the beast, because that's the next big thing that's going to happen, next big major prophecy. When they institute it, when they make it mandatory throughout the whole planet Earth, it's going to shake up the Israelites, it's going to shake up the whole world, and the first group of people that's going to come up against it and call the MOTB are them Bible Belt Christians, them good old boys and good old girls, them Southern Baptist Edomites, which a lot of them is Jake looking like Edomites out there in Tennessee. They go, that's the mark of the beast, son. That's the mark. That's definitely the mark of the beast, and I ain't taking it over my dead body. Anyway, that's a major prophecy. Because like I said, my belief is the test will probably go for 2 weeks to a month maybe, and then the destruction could come. See, once that happens, everything's gonna move fast, and that's in the midst of Jacob's trouble, because you're gonna have to make a decision whether you get that chip or not, whether your kids starve or not, whether your woman can't eat. All right. A lot of you men out there that have women, my assessment is that some of them that ain't real, they're going to do what Job's wife did. Job thought he had the perfect woman, because he was surprised when she made that statement, curse. Basically, she said, F the Most High. F the Most High. Because she lost all them goodies. She was good when them goodies were coming in. But when the Most High took them goodies away, she showed her true colors. So anyway, the most important prophecy that we're supposed to be talking about is the MOTB, even before the destruction, because the MOTB comes before the destruction. During it 2,000 years ago, 2,000 plus years ago, when Yahushua was on the scene, everybody was talking about the Messiah. When John came, the wicked scribes and Pharisees had an idea that was Elijah coming back. They knew that Elijah was coming back. And they were like, maybe this guy's Elijah. I don't know. They said, go to Matthew 3 and Luke 3 and read it. And they had scribes and Pharisees sent by the uppers to go see John, and John the Baptist cursed them out. And but they said, look, they told him, they said, look, we're sent to find out, who you are, because they were questioning whether he was Elijah coming back. Is this guy John the Baptist, Elijah coming back? Because they knew about reincarnation. So if the forerunner came before the Messiah, they knew the Messiah was somewhere around. They knew that the Messiah was here because the fulfillment of the forerunner, as it says in Isaiah, and also Malachi, when it makes reference to one crying in the wilderness, which John said, I'm one crying in the wilderness. He said, I'm not. They did say, are you Elijah? Because they suspected him being Elijah, and he said no. Why did he say no? Because he didn't know. His cousin, Yahushua, our Lord and Savior, whom we worship, he was the one that said that's Elijah. He made it confirm because he's like his father. He knew things. He was able to read minds. He knew things. He saw things that John the Baptist couldn't see. So John the Baptist couldn't see it. That goes back to Ecclesiastes. And so even John knew that was a Messiah, but then he began to doubt whether he was a Messiah because he figured, well, the Messiah gonna come and save me. This Messiah didn't come and save you because you had to do what you had to do. Then you had to be taken out of the picture. Then you're gonna come back as Abba. That's Abba coming back. So anyway, when John came on the scene, and the people said, even the wicked scribes and Pharisees said, he asked a question. Yahushua said, John the Baptist, is he a man sent from God or not? Or is he of the devil, or whatever case may be? So they huddled up and said, if we say that he's not a man of God, the people say he's a man of God. And if we say, yes, he is a man, not a man of God, the people say he's a man of God. And if we say that he is a man of God, then the Lord would say, well, why didn't you listen to him? So they couldn't even answer. They said, we're not going to answer that question. So the Lord said, neither will I answer your question. Because remember, who did this video the other day that Yahushua wasn't going after the wicked scribes and Pharisees. They were coming after them. That's why I got a statement. I said they gotta come to us. Everybody's thinking about GMS. Everybody, including the window shoppers, window watchers, whatever you want to call it in the IUIC, a lot of them be whispering about GMS. Well, I don't know, GMS might be right, on that MOTB thing. But anyway, since you're such a staunch defender of the gospel, and this major event, prophecy coming to pass about the MOTB, why don't you rolling up on any of the IUIC camps and telling them about the mark of the beast is a chip? Why aren't you discussing about that? Because you're about yourself, man. Romans 16. You about your own belly. If you was really about defending this gospel, you would roll up on IUIC and say, what is your thoughts on the MOTB, Revelation 13:16? And you don't already know what they're going to say, and you're going to tell them, look, you guys are going off. And they might say, oh, you're a member of GMS. Nope, I'm a former member of Sakari, but I agree with what GMS said. Well, if you're about defending the gospel, which you're not, if you're truly about defending the gospel, you would tell them guys that you guys are going off, and it's important that you should dedicate yourself. You should become a crusader for the the mark of the beast. Since you're able to travel all over the place, hit all them IUIC camps, blitz them, and tell them that GMS was right about the MOTB. Because if they take it, they're doomed. And Bishop Nate has a zombie following. They don't like the word zombie, but look up the word zombie. It describes them to a T. Zombies in purple. All right? Because if he tells them when the MOTB comes, he programmed them to about the MOTB is sending all of his forms and Christianity, and he changes it up. It used to be an embargo. It wasn't talking about people. It was talking about countries and companies. Now it's talking about people and it's sin, whether it be political or religious. So he changed it through the years. And you people should say, well, wait a minute. 5 years ago you said this. Oh, 5 years ago you said there was no such thing as hell, that the lake of fire is Babylon, saying there's an actual hell where your soul burns into. Soul burns in forever. So if you was about the gospel, if you was a true which you're not, Hakar, you're not a defender of the gospel, and you're not a defender of the gospel, or you're not. I'll say you're not a defender of the whole gospel. Because some of the things you hit are on point. A lot of things you hit are on point, but you're not a defender of the full gospel. Let me put it to you that way. Because you would. I said I got to go to the IUIC and the ISUPK and tell them that the MOTB is the micro C hip, and if you take it, you're doomed. Because if Bishop Nate, when it comes out, when they make the whole world, make everybody make it mandatory for them to take the micro C hip, if Bishop Nate says there's nothing wrong with it, you can go ahead and take it, guess what? The majority of them is going to take it. The only ones in IUIC or ISUPK that's not going to take it, if they're of the elect, and I believe that there's the elect among them. So if you're about that, if you're about the true gospel, why don't you go and blitz some of them IUIC camps and tell them, like, look, the MOTB is a micro C hip and you shouldn't take it. Don't listen to Bishop Nate. And it would like Al-Azhar bigged up the IUIC. I would never big up the IUIC. I'll say they teach Israel, which is good, but they ain't teaching the whole gospel. And remember, the Passover, IUIC Passover 2022, I believe it was 2022, he was in the hospital 2021. He was in his deathbed. He'll tell you that. He thought he was going to die. He said that recently. I thought I was going to die. I was about to die. I was at death's doorsteps. He was a surprise. He was a surprise because they didn't even think he was going to be at the Passover. And he rolled up at the Passover, and everybody, oh yeah, it's the great Bishop Nate. That's Elijah coming back, or Peter, one of the two. That's what they said. Anyway, he had spoken, did his speech, and fair words, fine speeches, and he said 20. I think it was either 20 or 21, 22 people that died during the year of 2021. And if I'm not mistaken, you can go to it. The video's still up there. IUIC Passover 2022. Listen to about the first 15 minutes of it. Inside of the first 15 minutes. And then he calls on Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Oh, we don't know the name of the Yahweh, the true name of the Most High and His Son. But when he got out of that hospital, he called on the name Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. So did Kanai. Kanai, you evil spirit, you. Anyway, he said that it was either 20 or 22 people that had died, I believe, in the year or the previous year, which was 2021, because of the C ragamuffin, right? Now, I don't know if they died from the C ragamuffin, or I don't know if they died from the jump shot. I believe they took the jump shot because he said, take it if you have. That's what he said. He didn't say, like General Yohana, go ahead and take it. You got to take it. If you're afraid of me to, General Yohana, we have videos on, we got receipts on him, where he definitely said, take it. You got to take it. He said, I'll take 3 and 4 of them bad boys. That's what he said. So it's on record. All right. he went on Sarnetta's show and said, yeah, the importance of taking it, right? So like I said, you got to ask Bishop Nathaniel whether they died from taking a jump shot or whether they just didn't take the jump shot. I believe they took the jump shot because of Bishop's stance on, and I have videos, so don't say he never said that. I got videos, so I dare you to say he never said that. He said, take it if you have to. He said, take it if you have to, or you can find another job, something to that effect. I have the video, so please, I dare you, I double dare you to tell me that you're putting words in the bishop's mouth, because I got the video. I got more than one video, but I got one video, and it's on one of my sites. So please tell me that I'm putting words in this guy's mouth. So these people, 22 people that had died during the year of 2021. My take is, and he didn't go into detail. My take is that they took the jump shot. So if these people that are under Bishop Nathaniel is under that same zombie spell, and none of them are the elect, and he goes ahead and says, go ahead and take it, there's nothing wrong with it, take it, or take it if you have to, and they take it, he's going to lead a lot of them people to be destroyed. So it's up to you, the crusader of the gospel, Hassad, is to go out to them IUIC camps and tell them. Okay? But anyway, I'm gonna move on. I don't want to make this long. I did get a little long. I didn't really read any scriptures, but I quoted a lot of scriptures. With that, I'm gonna say shalom, on to the next one. Shalom.